Hey brother, the first thing I did as soon as I landed on Dala planet was to forcefully marry a water soldier prisoner, which means every night I used to extinguish my fire with her ultimate ice talent and used to make both my weapons shine with the combo of that ice and fire. Due to this, the phoenix with the dark dragon and villainous feelings inside me was awakened. I felt that brother, God had opened the luxurious door directly for me, and by some miracle, he also welded the window and locked it forever. That villain fire used to burn me every night in such a way that my soul trembled, and on top of that, Sharif was so noble that he couldn't even try to kill any other prisoner. Somehow, by crawling, at the age of 18, he became the Soul King and brought the young people of the whole world to his knees. But brother, now this inner fire had gone out of control. At this time, inside the Star Forest, I had just watched a 40-year-old firebird, the fire from behind me. The spewing phoenix came out tearing the sky, seeing which all the monsters around ran away with their tails held tight. My guru, who was a fire goat himself, came shouting with great enthusiasm. In the first round, the 10,000-year-old weapon was still fine, and in the fifth round you directly messed with the 40,000-year-old one. Are you a human or a ghost? I wiped my sweat and said through teeth, Guruji, this is as big a trouble as the fire inside. I have been burning in this furnace for 12 years, and the same stubbornness has made my mind so solid, so handling a weapon bigger than my capacity was not a big deal for me. Air God looked at the sky and patted me on the back. Well done, son. I knew that my disciple will never let my name sink. My face was calm, but my mind was filled with fear of Baisab as soon as that weapon was in my hands. It said inside, all the memories of 18 years of my previous birth came back. I understood that brother, I am not from this world at all, I have been reincarnated from somewhere else and have come to that Pinta gown of this Dala planet, which is the same gown of that fat brother near Sword City. The only difference was that I was 6 years older than him. When at the age of 6, both my weapons, Phoenix and Dark Dragon, came out together, then I was of God level. Seeing the power, that clever old headmaster of ours went crazy with joy, and he came wagging his tail and said that he will make me his disciple. But brother, even though my memory was lost, I was not a born coward. With such a God-level power and on top of that, this dangerous fire, I took this with me to this world's #1 power, i.e. Soul Palace. Was there any competition for resources coming to your college this time? Was there any competition for the resources of your college this time? After my memory came back, I thought that brother, I would have saved a hair if I had that power. Had I got trapped in the old man's affairs, today I would have been in the same condition as that fat brother. Eating dried macran in the afternoons, crawling like a worm in some corner of Sot City and making rounds of the prisoners. Just thinking about that scene makes me nauseous. Only then should I reach the top level and touch that dark dragon. The speed of my progress has left the young guys of the whole world behind. Today I am 18 years old and a 52nd level Soul Key guy. Recently I came to know about a website and I earned a profit of 570 rupees from just one match. As you can see, this is absolutely real. I had made a prediction during the match on the basis of my understanding and knowledge, and it turned out to be correct. I too did not expect the result so soon, but the profit came directly into my account, and there are many exciting matches of T20 and ODI series coming this month, so I am new for an upcoming match. I am going to make predictions. You can withdraw your funds or earnings through local payment methods like bank transfer, UPI, PhonePe and other digital payment options. Another important thing, new users can get a special welcome bonus after registration. Use 100 socks while registering and avail the available offers. I have given the link and code related to the bonus in the comments section. Register, the match is about to start. Guruji's eyes were full of pride. He was just about to ask, what is the name of this 40,000-year-old fifth weapon, when suddenly my whole body, my face turned red like a tomato in a moment. That dirty fire inside got blasted again. A ferocious and threatening dark red fire came out of my body in such a way that Guruji's face turned white and he wrapped me alive. He took a step forward and launched a reverse attack of fire. Without thinking, he placed both his hands on my stomach. The entire power of the level 97 super cultivator started being transferred inside me without any hesitation so that mad fire could be forcefully suppressed. In that terrible pain, I felt that my body would break into two pieces. That fire was running in my veins like a mad wild animal. The skin was burning as if it was burning. After an hour of hard work, the ferocious fire subsided. I collapsed on the ground, panting. My whole body was as if I had just come out of the river. I nodded with a faint smile. Guruji, you are talking about the ice gal of the same ice college. Guruji's face was very serious. A year ago, I had found out that the prisoner had a pure ice phoenix weapon. Ice property can completely eliminate the pain of this dreaded fire of yours. Earlier you used to tolerate it anyway but considered it a tool to strengthen your body, that is why I did not stop you, but now the water has gone above your head. After becoming the Soul King, the power of this fire has become beyond your tolerance. If you delay any longer, you will go straight up. I took a long breath and felt that even though the fire inside had been suppressed, it was still smoldering. Finally, I helplessly turned my head. When Guruji saw that I had agreed, there was a sparkle in his eyes. He waved his hand in the air. His power wrapped me and like a blue light, we flew straight towards that ice city. At the main gate of the ice college, this college was only for poor beautiful girls and people with water weapons, hence the entry of boys was completely banned here. Guruji took me and landed directly in the middle of the college grounds. That dreadful pressure of a 97-level super cultivator. Guruji's voice was so powerful that it spread like a cloud over the entire college. Feeling that terrible pressure, some people ran out trembling from within. The face of the headmaster of the college had turned pale due to fear. She said, "I don't know which great king has come to our place. If I have committed any mistake, please forgive me." Guruji stood with folded hands behind his back and said in a cold tone, "The name of the third god of Soul Palace is the name of the Green Bird College." On hearing this, all the senior people of Green Bird College took a cold breath, shivers left their feet. The third god of Soul Palace, this was the legend who was sitting on the top of this world, even if he had not come out for decades, but his name alone attracted the whole gathering. The headmaster's voice was enough to scare. "So, you are the third god. Tell me, Maharaj, how come you came here today?" Guruji pointed towards me. There was so much arrogance in his tone that no one could refuse. "This is my true disciple, Yellow Flame. Today, I have come here only for one purpose. Get her married to that ice girl of your college." Headmaster was completely stunned. "Maharaj, that girl is still very young. Talks of marriage are not too early." Guruji insisted. There was a roaring pressure blast again due to which everyone standing there started holding their breath. "I have not come here to harm you. There is a fault in my disciple's weapon. To fix it, top-level ice is needed and that girl is the most perfect for this. Today I will take her only." Helplessness and anger were clearly visible on the headmaster's face. "Maharaj, that girl is the future of our college. If you force yourself like this, then you will just render her helpless." Guruji reduced his pressure a little and lightened his tone and said, "I am not an ignorant person, just look at this disciple of mine, he is my best disciple, he has just turned 18 and is a Soul King of level 52. On hearing this, the senses of all the people standing there were blown away. How is this possible for an 18-year-old Soul King? Till date in the history of the whole world, no one had even heard of such a speed. Seeing that surprise on everyone's faces, I completely froze. I kept it normal and slowly moved forward one step. With the sound of a loud phoenix, that ferocious dark red fire rose towards the sky. My phoenix weapon stuck to my body. Immediately after that, yellow, purple, 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 black, 5 glowing weapon rings came out from my feet and started floating in the air. There was silence in the entire gathering. "Brother, sir, this is really the Soul King. 18 years old Soul King, what a crazy thing, and just look at his 4th ring, he is 10,000 years old and the 5th one is spinning black." The headmaster's eyes were wide open and the voice was wide open. "Maharaj, your disciple is absolutely god-level talented. He is the #1 genius in the whole world. Any girl can get him, then why are we chasing our girl, so her talent is his? He is on the sky but his weapon also has the dreaded fire defect. For the last 12 years, he has been burning it due to his stubbornness, considering it as his training, but now after becoming the Soul King, that fire has completely exploded. Now he cannot suppress it." Guruji turned and looked at me. This child is so pure at heart that he was ready to burn himself to death and did not want to spoil the life of any innocent girl. I am his teacher, I could not see his condition in this condition, hence the compulsion. I myself had to take a tough stand and bring it to your college. Guruji's eyes roamed around the entire gathering like lightning. I am the third god of the Soul Palace. I am a level 97 super cultivator, and this disciple of mine is not only talented but is also a twin weapon user who was born once in a century. The twin weapon leaned directly on the headmaster. Go call that ice girl out. If she agrees, then everyone will be happy and the Soul Palace will give garlands to your college. He would do it, but if he refused, Guruji stopped midway and did not say anything further, but the suffocating fear and pressure that came out of those narrowed eyes of his dried everyone's blood. All the elders standing there started trembling, the color of their faces went away. They had understood very well what Guruji had said without saying. If they refused, then today the name of this college will be erased and that girl will still be taken away by force. There was no option to refuse. The headmaster gave a helpless smile. As if you have aged 10 years in a moment, Maharaj, calm down your anger, I will send someone right now and call her. After a while, a very calm and fairy-like beautiful girl with long water blue hair came out with a teacher. She was our ice girl, I called you. The girl had absorbed the heavy atmosphere of that place. Saki's eyes were fixed on Guruji and me with suspicion. Ad Master's eyes were trembling. Namti Awa's was shivering. Child, this is the third god of Soul Palace and the one standing with him is his true disciple. These two have come here today with the message of relationship for you. Rishta was that calm. The girl's face was surprised. Daughter-in-law shrank, ma'am. I don't even know them and I am very young. Guruji interrupted after that. Awa's was quiet. And there was such an insistence in him which could not be avoided. I will say only once, I need your weapon to quench the fire of my disciple. If you marry him, then the Soul Palace will protect your college for 100 years, and if you refuse, then after today this college will not be seen on the map of this world. The whole body of the girl trembled. She was sharp in mind. In a moment she understood that what was going on. Here was not a marriage proposal, but I was forcibly captured with the threat of sacrificing the entire college. I stepped forward and looked at that beautiful girl. There was a little politeness in my tone. Mrs. Sorry that we had to meet like this, and this fire of mine can get ballast at any time. I really need your help. I have a twin weapon. I am 18 years old and am at level 52. In the coming time, we will rule this entire world. Miss Ice, will you marry me, girl? She looked at that dreadfully talented boy, then turned back and looked at the people of her college trembling with fear. Finally she said with a painful smile, do I have any right to refuse? If you guarantee the safety of my college, then I am ready. No one thought that at that very moment a sharp voice would echo, Ice, you cannot marry him. The whole gathering remained stunned. Guruji, who was happy till now, turned red with anger in a moment. He let out a loud roar. Whose death has come? Who is speaking in the middle? When I looked in front, that dashing girl from the fire college was coming inside with her brother, taking big steps, and behind her that spoon of his was also moving with his tail wagging. Ice, you are really going to kneel down like this? You will marry the boy with whom you have just met for the first time. The girl's eyes became moist. Didi, he is the third god of the Soul Palace. He is threatening the destruction of the entire college. I have to say yes. Am I? Embers started coming out of the eyes of the peer girl. These Soul Palace guys are getting too much on his head. He got scared of his spoon. Hey Didi, he is a god-level guy, don't screw up, you are out of control, you keep your mouth shut, you are a bitch, so keep your tail down and go back to your place. She pushed the spoon aside. Ice Girl nodded helplessly. Didi, I don't have any other choice. Nonsense, I don't think there is anything called law in this world, girl. Her temper was sky high with him. She stared straight at my Guruji and said, let me also see which god-level old man is there who has become so shameless. Guruji gave a cold roar with politeness. Suddenly such a terrible pressure came. It was as if a tsunami had struck, the knees of both of them fell on the ground, they lay there in a heap and sweat started flowing from their body. Even though the pyre girl was standing with her teeth clenched, due to that dreadful pressure, her bones started to rattle and her legs started to tremble badly. A girl of ordinary level had so much courage that she fought with me in front of me. Guruji's eyes were filled with blood, the voice was absolutely icy, she was jailing that terrible trasher. On hearing this, there was such silence that even if a needle fell, there would be a sound. The faces of the senior people of the college turned white. Such disrespect to a great legend like Guruji. He raised his hands in the air and gathered a blue petal-like power on his fingers which was ready to blow his skull straight at that very moment. She became angry and stood in front of him. Maharaj, spit out her anger, she had gone mad with anger, please don't kill her, I am ready to go with you right now. Her spoon also crawled on her knees and pleaded, Maharaj Didi is free, she had no intention of insulting the soul palace, please have mercy. Guruji took a cold breath and was about to release the power. Guruji let it go. I stood silent for a long time. Came forward. Guruji gave a ferocious look to Fire Gal and removed his pressure. The girl was taking deep breaths but was still staring at me. I remained calm and looked at that angry girl. You think we are suppressing the weak? Come on, I'll give you one chance. All three of you come at me together. If you push me back even half a step, I will step back today itself and will never talk about B. But if you lose, then your tail will bite. Suppress and return back to your college. The spoon's eyes remained wide open. You alone will wash all three of us. Fire Gal laughed out of anger, but the determination to fight was clearly visible in her eyes. Arrogant bastard, even though you are at the king level, all three of us are solid fighters above 40, toppers of our respective colleges. Do you think that you are immortal? I raised my right hand without any expression on the palm, the same. The dreaded dark red fire started smoldering. Stop all the nonsense. Take out your weapon. Guruji folded his hands behind his back and took 2 steps back. He did not stop me. He had blind faith in his disciple. My first 3 rings were completely licked and customized, which increased my power manifold. Not only this, by taking advantage of the same fire by which I used to die every day, I had created a god-level technique of my own. The Fire of Doom. When I was young, I used the power of this fire. But I had defeated a big warrior of the same level, so cleaning these 3 rats was a game of my left hand. Ice Girl also wanted to see my real status. An 18-year-old boy who is at the king level, whose bureaucrat is the legend of level 97 and who has 2 weapons, what kind of material is he made of? You yourself have invited death. Fire Girl shouted that flames came out of her body and her fire weapon. The spoon has become active, don't read it loosely, today it has to show its power. Both of them roared. One's dragon weapon and the other's wolf weapon came out simultaneously. 4 rings each of yellow and purple color started glowing near the feet of those 3. Terrible energy moved towards me like a storm from 3 different directions. There was not even a wrinkle on my face. The first 3 rings near my feet glowed one by one. They were like dark red fire. It got blasted like a bursting flame and my power started running up like a rocket. What kind of power is this? The spoon's face red pale. His steps turned to the same place. There are only 3 of us. How can he uproot us? He winced and flashed his 4th ring. His strongest attack came towards me. I saw that attack coming and a sad smile appeared on my face. Slowly I raised my right hand, Fire of Doom, blast. That ferocious dark red fire came out like a pillar. It had the heat that could turn everything to ashes. It swallowed the attacks of those 3 in a moment and moved straight towards them without stopping. There was an ear-splitting explosion at the gate of the college. The best attack of those 3 happened in front of that dark red fire. It was as if it was in boiling water. It couldn't survive even for a second, and in a moment everything was destroyed. What a spoonful of passion, that fire was shouted with passion. The storm did not stop, it went straight to the chest of all 3 of them. All 3 of them went flying in the air and fell 15 meters away and vomited blood from the mouth. There was silence in the entire place. Ice Girl's eyes widened in tears. She could not believe it. With just one single move, she did not even give 3 top-level fighters a chance to touch me, and in a moment, their game was over. Shamshay and that other boy immediately knelt down. And after getting defeated, the fire girl got so shocked that blood came till her throat, but now in some corner of her heart, a strange respect for this god-level talent of mine had started awakening. The ice girl came running and she took care of the fire girl. The worry was clear in the eyes. The fire girl held her hand tightly. The eyes were red. Ice, forgive me. The ice girl nodded. It is not your fault, this is my own luck. Guruji laughed out loud with happiness, this is great. He turned and said to the ice girl, Girl, now let's go to the Soul Palace and complete the marriage ceremony. The foot girl came to me with fighting steps. Suddenly her foot slipped and unknowingly her lips kissed my cheek. Everyone became a statue of the ice girl. The mind of the ice girl itself wandered. Yellow Flame, when we meet in that big tournament, we will leave you in dust. I gave her a wound from top to bottom. Gave a D look and a slight sarcastic smile appeared on my face. I will wait, hope by then you guys will be capable enough that I can have some fun. As soon as the talk was over, Guruji turned into a blue light and flew towards the sky, taking me and Ice Girl with me. When we were going towards Soul City, I came across my old village on the way. I thought, why should I take my mom and dad along with me? That blue light came down from the sky and went straight in front of the gate of my house. I had not even opened the gate when I came and stopped. A strange voice came from inside. Hey uncle, you guys had gone to Sat City, so why did you bring so little ration? My Guruji has clearly said that my weapon has a lot of power, so I will have to eat more. What will happen to me with so much money? Fat brother, what is this bastard doing in my house? Even though both of us had the Phoenix weapon, but even from this side of the wall, I could clearly feel its dirty and adulterated fire. In front of the fire of pure and guard level, his power was like a third-class caber which was filled only with dirty desires and useless anger. Guruji also raised his eyebrows. Inside, there was a small man standing whose body's fire was a little bit like yours, but there was so much garbage in it that I felt nauseous just looking at it. My eyes became cold. He is the one whose mind is under the control of his lust. Ice, let's go inside. As soon as the gate was opened, he was in the courtyard. The red-haired fat brother was standing angrily near the table. In front of him, my mom and dad were standing in simple clothes, who were looking absolutely decent. Mom, Dad, I have come, all three of us hugged each other. He was emotional as soon as he blinked. When the fat brother saw that I had not come alone, the irritation was clearly visible in his eyes and he shouted in his arrogance, Yellow Flame, it's good that you have come. As soon as he exposed himself in front of everyone, that mole was found on his body as if it was dirty. Purple-red fire started coming out. What do you know? I do all that to calm my inner fire. Yellow Flame, don't think that if you went to the Soul Palace, you became a cannon. I hit him. That purple fire inside him was like seeing a big king. He pulled his tail back in fear and stuck to his body. The fat brother's legs trembled and he fell straight on the ground on his back, his body cold. My eyes became wet with fear and the Yellow Flame remained torn. You wait here, I will just call my Guruji and bring him. Now the ice girl had started to appear as just a source in all 78 levels. Guruji was about to suppress her with his power, but the ice girl immediately stopped him. Maharaj, uncle, auntie, all of you please go out, let me take care of you. Let the fire inside tear my body, there is a sweet feeling for each other in the hearts of both of us. Feeling had woken up at that very moment. Guruji, this is the Yellow Flame. There was a strong kick on the half-open gate. The old man's confidence increased, thinking that the fat brother, like that head of his or this fat brother, has survived by roaming around the rooms. The old man folded his hands behind his back and said in a bullying tone. This fat man has grown a lot in 12 years. This fat man has been talking for 12 years. It has passed, but your habit of considering yourself a god has not changed till date. The old man's face fell. Boy, did your elders not teach you to respect elders? Even though you belong to the Soul Palace, in front of a warrior like me, you got such a strong blow which, like a heavy hammer, broke the pressure of that old man's pride into pieces. The old man lost his senses because of that terrible blow. He took 3 steps backwards. He ran straight to the door frame and hit him. Brother, the power of both of them clashed for just a second. The old man clearly understood that there is no adulteration in my fire, rather it is suppressing his owl weapon to the level of blood. My skill can fix the malfunction of his weapon, which is less than 78 level. Now see what a wonderful wonder you have prepared. You are roaming around with adulterated fire and want to stay alive." The old man's face was sometimes turning blue and sometimes pale. He had no one to speak. Now he saw Guruji, in whom there was no movement of power, and he looked like an ordinary old man. So his sixth sense said that, "Brother, today the game is over, who are you?" Guruji did not give any answer, only the light eyes were not left. A strong sound was coming from the stairs. "My name is Greenbird, Oi Wild. You were the one who came to steal my disciple 12 years ago." The old man raised his head with great difficulty. The mud of dust and sweat had accumulated on Ray. "I didn't know that Yellow Flame is your special disciple." The fat brother sitting next to me had started crying out of fear. His pants had become wet and there was a clot of water on the ground. He started banging his head like crazy. "I made a mistake, brother. Yellow Flame is the headmaster of the group. I swear, today was fun." After lunch, Guruji flew back towards Seoul City with us. On the way, he again Kabur College appeared below. Guruji jokingly used a little of his mental power down there. Then why did he not smell the scent of a million-years-old monster hidden inside that rabbit cage? Then I immediately understood that that old dog must be hiding near the tank. He will always be there. If I get all the herbs there, then my fire will become pure god-level fire forever, and the most important thing is if any right herb is found. At this time, that old dog tank was only level 94. "Relax, after some time, I will take you to get admission in the top college of Seoul Palace." After settling that, I went straight to Guruji's study room. "Guruji, I need some help from you. You can come with me once to Sunset Forest." Guruji did not care about that weak sir of level 91, but being a great cultivator, he did not want to unnecessarily rule over anyone. I am sure that there was a confident smile on my face. "How much power does that weakest god-level old man have like you to stop me?" At that very moment inside the man palace, a shadow was sitting on his knees. Queen Third God and the Yellow Flame have returned. Looking at the power of the Yellow Flame, it seems that he has completed the 5th round, and I will make him my personal disciple and will waste all the resources of the palace on him. Alas, it was too late. By the time I did the game over of that beast, the old green bird had blown him away and he became a part of the god palace. He is currently busy in his special training. He might not have got this news. That girl has been wearing a spinning nose for 12 years. Only Yellow Flame has settled in her eyes. If she finds out, then there will be an uproar. Ghost, you go and handle the situation and use her ice weapon to suppress your fire. A maximum of 1 month was left. A feeling of helplessness was coming in her heart, and the next moment she explained to herself that girls have to give their heart to someone anyway, and there were 3 people standing outside my room. The Yellow Flame reached the king level before us. "It is definitely a ghost," one of the boys said irritably. The fox girl standing next to her had her attention somewhere else. Sadness and a little anger was clearly visible on her face. She came forward pretending to be, "Don't be sad. It is useless to shed tears for such a boy. You know how much you love him." Still he is making fun of her outside and openly brought the girl here. "It means that he doesn't have feelings for you in his heart. Then why does he keep getting you fucked? All 3 of us are together since childhood." She agrees with him in everything. "Why? Because you can't win over him and you are not even the dust at his feet in talent." Brother told the truth directly. At that very moment he came and took half a step forward and he hugged the ice girl behind him and said with a smile, "This is the ice girl. Earlier, I was in the same ice college. I have brought her here for her admission. From now on, she is our classmate." Seeing me saving her like this, as soon as I heard this, the pressure of my 52-level Soul King, in which the fire of God level was mixed, fell straight on her without any mercy. "I don't need to ask you what I do with whom. If it is too itchy, then let's go now." "Ah, she will get it cured here." Staring at the ice girl, she said, "You have to come to this college. Okay, if you take 3 jahals of half my power, then I will personally recommend and get you put in." "Nana, you are flying too much." "I